Michael Zumpano. How would you like to get involved with making a liquid that makes everybody on this planet better than they were at 20 years old when they're in their 40s? So, I mean, you can extrapolate from there. I'm faster than when I played at Notre Dame, both punching and running. It's fucking amazing. The fact that I just burned my tit with the fucking last cigarette that I'm going to smoke. You know what? One of the many ways that cigarettes kill, brother. You know what? When the cherries pop on fucking pants and you're driving, I wonder how many fucking guys have gone into the back of family cars, you know, because they can't fucking make products that don't fucking pop and fuck people up. But anyways, that's beside the point. Yeah, how would you like to get involved in pure H2O? Put it like this. I've met your stepson, okay? You know what? Your youngest daughter's boyfriend is way cool, okay? Surprised that he was only 19. When Harry told me that, you know, the entire family is gorgeous and intelligent, you know, I didn't go, yeah, whatever. I was like, yeah, I can fucking envision it. And I bet you've envisioned too. You know, Senator Ted Kennedy's offspring. You know what? The people up at the fucking top, they have nothing on you and yours, man. They just have more money, and that's what it's all about. Now, I discovered cold fusion. If the fact that I could sustain a 27-punch barrage by Harry Gopal, vicious savage, usually Kahlani's smart, man. You know, she knows that I will not chastise her for licking in my bowl, but she's actually doing me a favor, okay? One last step. I won't have to clean it. That's a joke. Anyways, yeah, it's like this. Stevia not only turns water into a healthy fuel, so the people that get remembered are going to be remembered forever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, remembered and getting it famous. And I'm going to win a Nobel Prize one day. I'd like to be alive, and I like to do a lot of good things with the profit that that discovery is going to generate, all right? You know what? I've got big things in the works, but I have zero money. And so Harry knows you, and it's like this. That billion-dollar opportunity, I wasn't asking for a billion-dollar loan to all the assholes out there that are always chiding me and trying to keep me down. You know, instead of trying to get everybody into the life raft, they'd rather step on somebody's head and fucking push them under to get ahead. It's like fucking mice in a cage, humans on Earth. It's a big habit trail, man, and it's getting worse. Anyways, yeah, Stevia makes this liquid that makes it so I can withstand Harry Gopal's punches. I sat down on purpose, okay? No reason to go on fighting and taking a fucking beating. You know what? The next time that I fight Harry, I want to be in a position to pay him millions of dollars and have a big fucking event, because that kid's a savage predator. And you know what? I'll be able to go for indefinite rounds, taking a beating where people go, oh my God, and I won't quit. And I wonder if an 11-liter lung capacity will ever get tired, man. We can see. But you know what? That's not till way down the road. And so what I'm planning on doing is getting on the phone with professors across the country and asking them how much it will cost to get stevia and blend it in water, okay, and to report their findings, all right? One PhD's already given a hydrogen gas. That's split H2O. The only thing it could be, they actually have engines to run off that. So you know what? You can actually be centrally involved in saving planet Earth. Now, can you imagine where your children will be in the social hierarchy, okay? Oh my God, you know what? Your grandkids will be fucking senators. No shit. We're talking about so much money. If you do the math, it will break banks, okay? And that's no shit. I can make what effectively is the fountain of youth. My body is proof. The fact that I withstood a 27-punch barrage. And you know what? It's like this, man. I withstood Bonapua, and if somebody that had juice card could make it happen, there isn't a cage fighter on this fucking planet that could fuck with me punching, okay? I'm laying it down like that. And so what I'm going to do is try to get the biggest fights that I can. And you know what? Dan Quinn doesn't have much of a name because, you know what? Every time he was on the verge of, you know what, stardom, something snatched it. Lou Holtz, Notre Dame, Miami police. You know what? And here I am. And you know what? It's been too long, and what I want to do is a lot of good things, brother. Seriously, when Harry told me that he wanted to give back to the people that never had anything, I thought, oh my God, this kid's like an angel on this earth, man, for real. And that's what I'm going to do. Imagine this. Bottle up. This is how you do it. Put stevia in water and blend. Your smart mind actually might go, whoa, you know what? That's kind of strange because, you know what? Blend water, nothing. Put stevia in water with no blending, nothing, no reaction. But blend, poof, water pops about 3 times, and it turns into this white bubbly soup. Then when it cycles back out, it's exhaust, okay, when you're not adding energy to the component. All the toxic shit that we've poured down the sink and the drain for the last, 100 years, it floats on top, and you can easily get it out. There's a lot of it, man, okay? There's a lot of that shit in water. Quite a lot bit more than when I told Cal Worsham nearly 3 years ago about split H2O and pure H2O and what it would do for his body. And in 21 days, working out like a madman, he melted down to how he looked his senior year in high school. Seriously. And it's like this. I know for a fact, Cal, that talking with guys that heard you say it, you wanted these guys that you were getting to knock me out, okay? And you know what? That's understandable. The fact that neither one did, and I beat one of them, that pretty much fucking tells the truth right there. Why don't you guys pony up some motherfucking money and get a fighter with a name to come up and fuck with me with hands, okay? You know what? How much would it cost to lure Tank Abbott up? I'll fuck him up. If he can't kick me or take me down, you know what? If he can just sit there and try to, you know what? I'll move around him like I'm black, and I will land at all different angles, and I will cut him up, and I will tire him out, and I will have my way with him. And you know what? I'm laying that fucking down right now. It's like this. Without the full entourage or whatever of cage fighting, those guys are like fucking ducks out of water. Most of them just trying to punch. And you know what I would like to do? I would like to be the conduit between cage fighting and boxing, okay? Boxing makes a lot of money, and cage fighters know that they would mop those guys up, but not in a fucking, maybe in a street fight, okay? Because some boxers don't like to get hit. Anyways, there's many different ways that could be worked. They could have had me instead of Tim Silva going against Ray Mercer. I mean, what the fuck? Were they trying to prove that boxing is superior, by making that fucking match? I mean, that's a retarded one, I really don't see it. And, yeah, so Harry can choose to go either way, you know it. And put it like this. Harry is going to have so much money when my discovery gets famous that he'll be able to choose either which way he wants to go for him and the rest of his family pretty much forever, all right? Bottle up the fountain of youth, blend all the toxic shit out of water, and that's what that liquid becomes. What we can do right now is get a sick, cancerous cat and bring her back from the damn near dead, just like I did Peachy. Or you could talk to my mom, and she could tell you Peachy's history, almost dead, a skeleton. It was fucking a Mona Lisa moment, man. It really was. And you know what? If I'm getting away with talking with a spandex shirt, kind of like Terrell Owens. How do you say his first name? Terrell Owens. You know what? Brothers like that were, and I'm white. Just think how popular that drink's going to become. Pure H2O is going to be the most sought-after drink on the planet, okay? There won't be anything that ever comes close. It will be able to bankrupt Coke and Pepsi if they don't pay to use my pure, unfucking tainted water, man. And imagine what that would do for you and your family forever, okay? Not just for a couple years after you're gone.